Welcome to an example in which we're being told that at 12 noon, the volume of water in a tank started changing steadily over time. The volume V, measured in gallons, T minutes after the water volume started to change, is given by this equation. So this equation tells you how the volume changed over time. The equation tells us that the volume of water in the tank was initially what? Gallons. Okay, so let's bring this equation down here. V is 39,400 plus 19.7 T. And the key is initially. What's the volume initially? That means when time is zero. Time is zero initially at the start, right? Because T is minutes after the volume and the water started to change. So initially means plug in T equals zero. So what do we get that? The volume will be 39,400 plus 19.7 times zero. That zeroes out. And it's down here. The volume is 39,400. So that's our answer right here. So 39,400 is the initial volume, right? So basically it just ends up being this number that doesn't have the T, because when they say initially, they mean at time zero, which gets rid of that part. It's just the 39,400. And that the volume is blank by blank. Now, what are their options there? Well, they're saying, is it increasing? This is increasing or decreasing? Well, so the change, so when we go back to the equation, let me write it here again. So V is 39,400 plus 19.7 T. So this is the initial starting volume at T is zero, right? And this is the change in volume over time. It's the slope, right? And so in other words, that tells us it's the slope. So that because it's next to the variable. So that's right. You remember, like, if you have an equation like y equals mx plus b, what's next to the variable is always the slope. It doesn't matter that it's back here at the back. They could have put it in the front, whatever's next to the variable. See how the 39,400 does not have a letter next to it. That means it's like the b, which means it's the initial starting amount. When you plug in T as zero, that's gone, and that's the initial starting amount. The number next to the variable, that's how it changes over time. That's the slope. So, and it's positive. So it's going positive 19.7. So it's going up by, positive 19.7. So it's increasing, it's the option here, by 19.7. And what are the units there? Well, this is in gallons per minute. It's going to be gallons per minute, right? Because the volume is in gallons and the time is in minutes. It's gallons every minute. So in other words, the volume in the tank starts out at 39,400 and it's going up positive by 19.7 gallons per minute. So whenever you have a linear equation, the number that does not have the letter, that's the starting amount. And the number next to the letter, that's the slope. That's the amount it changes by per minute. In this case, per minute, per whatever the unit is. In this case, time is minutes per minute. And so that's how it works. And so there we go.